Dills. I'm going to follow you into the jacks if you keep doing that. We broadcast that live. Am I on Wi-Fi again, lads, am I? Hang on a sec. Oh my god, we have people coming on already. Spoonog. And this will be coming in. Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Dipna. Oh, volume, gotta turn it up. Hi Karina. Turn down the volume. What do you do? Just tap it, is it? You just tap it, but then how do you get rid of that then? Okay. Okay. Right, champ. Grab the thing. Hi, Simone. Now, very quick. Hi, Lisa. This is a real quick video, guys. Hi, Jackie. And Aileen. Hello, everybody. Real quick video. What I want to show you, this is not going to revolutionize or recreate the wheel, but what I will show you is the concept of how we get kids to eat more fruit. How do I know that it works? Because these boys do it all the time. So I'm going to show you, like this is so simple, it's beyond stupid as to how simple this is, right? But it's the concept as to what we do. And when we think about it, and kids, I know a lot of you guys watching as well, this is like homework for Tuesday, back in school, huh? Oh, it's brilliant. When we think about why we want a biscuit or why we want something, whatever, it's the convenience of it. So it's really simple to go out, everyone has a biscuit jar or a secret stash or whatever it is, or it's just really easy to go get one and eat it. And that's the concept we need to bring into fruit, because fruit, when it's ripe, is just as tasty and just as nice as chocolate. Kids, I know it's not. Work with me here, right? But it's not a million miles off it, okay? And that's the concept of it. So us, as parents, need to make it as convenient to go into the fridge and just take something quickly out and eat it, is the concept of it, right? So you ask a kid to eat a piece of pineapple, they're kind of going, oh, for God's sake, I have to peel it, I have to do this, I have to do that kind of stuff. So the concept of it is prepare it, have it in the fridge, and it's now convenient. Would that be right, Dills? You guys would agree with that? You're always dipping the hand in the berries and Sean eats the pineapples. You don't really like melon, do you? They don't like melon for some reason. But again, same with an orange. You remember as a kid, when we were growing up, parents said, anybody who played sports, you always had like a bag of quarter of oranges at half time. Whether you liked them or not, they were handy. You always tucked into them. That's the concept of it. So it's very, very simple, isn't it, Dills? Here's my kid trick. Here's my trick. Kids, do not try this at home. Okay, you learn this very quickly in the restaurants and the kitchens, because you're picking up the knife, so you just want to go flick it over really quickly. Do not try that at home with a knife as sharp as that. But if you work for us, or you work in the kitchen for long enough, you pick it up very, very quickly, because you're always robbing the guy's knife over there. He always had sharper knives than you. Anyway, stop talking nonsense. It's simple. The other great thing about this is, Dills, you tell me, if I have a load of fruit inside in a container, what's it really easy to do then in the morning?
Eat it.
Yes, eat it. But what else can we make? I'm going to sneeze.
Smoothie.
Absolutely. Simon Harris would have been proud of that. Look, I would have turned away. I was a good 2 meters away. It would have been great. Yes, smoothie. So when you come down in the morning for making a smoothie, a handful of the fruit that you've already prepared into the blitzy, bit of porridge oats, bit of milk, bit of Bob's your uncle, how you doing, Fanny's your aunt, off you go, you got a smoothie. So that's what we're doing, parents. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to have all the fruit prepared in advance. This is nothing mind-blowing. I'm doing it, so I said I might as well film it. So we've got a nice melon. Here's advice for you. When you're buying fruit in a supermarket, guys, you probably need to buy it about a week in advance, because we export the finest of our ingredients, and we import almost everyone else's muck, especially when it comes to fruit, like a pineapple and a melon. It's at least a week to 10 days away from being ripe. So remember that. Buy a nice pineapple now, and it's perfect in 10 days time. So just get your melon, scoop it out. Any comments going in there, Dills? Anybody watching, Dills?
There's 142.
Well, that's nice, isn't it?
Here I said, bought 2 apples a few days ago and they're still sitting in the fruit bowl.
Yeah, well, you see, like, okay, so an apple, good point there. So you can't really do this with an apple unless you make a fruit syrup, because otherwise the apple will go off. So you're picking like melon, pineapple, oranges, kiwis, berries, even something simple as just taking the little green stalk. You'd be amazed what goes in kids' heads. Take the little green stalk off the strawberry and cut it in half, and all of a sudden they're kind of going, ooh, that looks nice. But with the green stalk, it looks too fruity, doesn't it? It looks really fruity. So very simple, right? You take up your melon. Okay, so I'm going to make this easy for you, right? I normally just portion, right? So you're going to cut it in half and then in quarter. Okay? Simple, simple, simple. And again, remember the concept. It's all about making it convenient and simple to get at. Like the Easter egg. Okay? So very, very simple. Then you get your knife and you just follow the path around. Very simple. Bang away that. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're in charge. You got the hands washed. Chuck them into the tub, one end. There was people there going, oh my God, his hands are so close to that knife. Daniel, Paul Daniels, Debbie McGee. We've been doing this for years. You've no idea who I'm talking about, does it? No. It's a bit like, and it's good night from me and good night from them. So, I wouldn't ask Dills to try the melon because I know it's like his guacamole. He'll turn around. How did that work out, Dills? Tell you what, Dills, let's do a video that'll help kids eat lovely avocados and guacamole. Taste that, Dills. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, that's rotten stuff altogether. So I won't ask you to taste your melon because I know you don't like it. But again, even simple as well. You have all these melons cut like that at home. And what's for dinner, what's for dinner, what's for dinner? Take out 4 or 5 of them. A little bit of Parma ham. And the funny thing is, when we're on holidays, we think this, it's like when you go to Portugal or Spain, you go, oh my God, their sardines are amazing. I've never eaten a sardine. They're beautiful. And the sardines are that size. We just call them mackerel here at home. And they're amazing, but we won't eat a mackerel here in Ireland. So it's the same. We eat Parma ham and melon in Spain or wherever we go on holidays. But we're not going abroad this year, lads. Sure we're not. We're going to support every Irish person we possibly can. That's if we do get to go on holidays. I reckon I'll be back a week in work and we'll need a holiday. Because like this sitting at home stuff it's tough, isn't it? It's tough. We'll all be back a week on oh Jesus. Can't wait to be off again. Anyway, so there we go. Simple thing done with our melon. What? Huh? I can't. Dills wants me. So anyone who's seen Treyvaud's kitchen, I'm going to make a mess of the thing, you see. Anyone who's seen Treyvaud's kitchen, right? I better not do it because I've only got 1 pineapple and then I can't show them what I came on to do. You'll see it because there's an announcement coming out soon about Treyvaud's kitchen, by the way. But the opening scene is I look very vicious and I come flying in and I better mind your head. And I basically decapitate the pineapple. It goes so fast. Yeah, but you'll see it. You'll see it on the entrance or the start of the show. Top and tail, your pineapple. Now, pineapple, I have to admit, guys, is one fruit. When it's ripe, it actually is sweeter than a Mars bar. It's absolutely fantastic. So we just take your knife, come around the edges like so. And as I said, there's people there saying, I can't believe he's showing us how to peel a pineapple. That's not what I'm showing you. It's the concept of convenience that gets kids eating fruit more. Okay, and kids, I'm telling you now, I know it's a pain in the hole when mums and dads go, would you eat your fruit? Would you eat your vegetables? But trust me, your mums and dads are right. Especially if you like a bit of sport, if you're big into playing music, if you like to read books, the more fruit and the more veg you eat, makes you better at it. Dills doesn't believe me. I used to tell him that Sean's gone a bit too old, he doesn't believe me, and actually it didn't work with Sean. Now, in fairness, it didn't work with Sean. But how I used to get the lads to eat more peas was that I'd tell them that if you eat your peas, you can pee straight. Right? I said you can pee straight. So when you're there now and you're a big boy now, you're 4 and you're 5 and you go, Dad, don't worry, I got this toilet thing. You don't need to follow me in. But you're laughing. That's a fact. It's a fact. I said, lads, please use the potty. No, I'm not going to use the potty, Dad. I've mastered this. I had 9 peas, right? I had 9 peas. I'm going to see if your thing is right, Dad. Dills would go in and I said, look, just picture a pea in the middle and aim for that pea, the one that you didn't eat, and picture that in your head, right? Whether Sean would be going, woo-hoo! What'd you say, Dad? What? Who's calling me? Huh? And that it? Kids, trust me. Eat your peas, you pee straight. Trust me. Now, pineapple, cut it in half. There's a horrible corey thing in the middle of your pineapple. We want to get rid of it. So in half and then in quarter. Some people love this core thing. We think they're a bit odd. But we're a bit odd too, so it's okay being odd. And you come right down at an angle like that. Voila, that's your little stalky part taken out. Now, the next one, so we're just doing this very, very quickly. And the thing is, put it all into one big bowl like this. Sits into your fridge. I can tell this pineapple now is almost perfect because it's a little, I wouldn't say not greasy, but it's a little kind of slimy, and that's the sugars coming out of it. So it's beautiful flavor off that now. Remember that, folks, if you want to get a good pineapple, buy it a week in advance. Or look for the browner ones. Make sure to squash them, make sure to touch them, don't be afraid to touch them. And they don't want to be too soft, then they're rotten.
And they said 3 pineapples were harmed in the making of Treyvaud's kitchen.
Yeah, that is true, in fairness. Enda, tell the truth, I went so fast. You see, there you go. Oh, Dilsby couldn't have practiced that better. Look at that. Sean, did you get that on camera? Probably, did you?
No, I think so.
Yeah. Look at that. It's convenient. It's right in front of him. He starts picking at it already. Enda, admit it. I went so fast. It took us 3 takes before the camera could keep up with me. Now, so it's simple. Again, lads, I'm not showing you anything here that you don't already know. What I am showing you is have a container of fruit like this ready. And when the kids are looking for a treat, just say, yeah. The important thing is, send them to the fridge, obviously, but the important thing is make sure the fruit is ripe, because ripe fruit is beautiful and sweet. An orange, simple again, guys. Just look, we're basically just portioning the orange as well. Like I said, it's like the olden days. Bang it all into the same pot. It is now known as your fruit pot. And it's all there. And you can do a smaller one for the berries. Had to stop doing the berries because Sean would eat 2 or 3 punnets of the damn things a day. And now Dills is trying to keep up with him. So, and that's the expensive fruit. So, look at that. An apple, or not an apple, sorry, a pineapple, a melon, and an orange. You don't need to see me doing that. But that goes in to your fridge, or even cover it, because fruit is tastier when it's not from the fridge. Okay? Just cover it in a nice little container so the flies can't get at it. And it's convenient. I'm going to wash my hands. Don't go anywhere. I want to show you something. Don't go anywhere. So, let me know, guys. Kids, where's my cheese at? I want your mums and dads to let me know, kids. Would you eat more fruit if it was ready like that? I know you're all going to say no, but trust me, you actually will. And here's the other thing I want to show you for tomorrow's live cook-along. Let me get an El King Matatas. The bolognese, guys. There's a massive response to this one. By the way, we must also say, the Fierce Fancy apple tarts and pear tarts seem to have gone down an absolute treat. There's so many people that made them. And they were Fierce Fancy, weren't they? Totally Fierce Fancy. Wouldn't listen to me. So here's what I've done. Some of you will have seen this bubbling away earlier on. Dills, you gotta come up with the bubble dance for tomorrow. Okay, so I've made a big pot of bolognese tonight. I'll make it live again with you tomorrow. But at least this will be cold, and I'm going to show you how it's simple to freeze, how we can take recipes, make 101 different dishes from a simple bolognese like that. So you want to be getting about 2 pounds of mince. Somebody asked me, can you do, they can't eat tomatoes. Obviously, you leave something like tomatoes out, it's going to be totally different. But there's a lot of people allergic to tomatoes, apparently. So use red lentils instead, okay, and a little bit more stock. And the lentils kind of soak up the stuff. It won't be the same, obviously, but it's not a million miles off it. And the best bolognese, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. The best bolognese is the best quality minced beef you can afford, okay? So it's simple. So if you can get one of the higher end ones, great. If you get one of the lower end ones, great. It doesn't matter. The best bolognese is the best meat that you can afford. And the second thing is, this is an amazing dish that I'm saying to get like about 2 pounds of mince. If you can only get 1 pound of mince, if you add in a few extra carrots, courgettes, mushrooms, it looks the exact same thing. So it's a brilliant dish that you can bulk up for a lot cheaper. Okay, so that's it. I want to show you that. That's going to be nice and cold. I'm going to freeze one of them as well tonight so you'll see what it's like as to how to freeze it. And that's it. I just said I'm doing this. Anybody coming in with stuff there? Why don't you peel the orange? You see, you need something to hold on to. So you can kind of pretend it's a gum shield. See the kids, see that thing, like all your boxing heroes and all these MMA fighters that you all look up to, like that's their gum shield. That's what they used to use as a gum shield when they were training. So you can put it in. And it gets you to shut the kids up for a couple of seconds because they can't talk when they do it. That's why we don't peel the orange. Bit of crack. It's all about having a laugh, isn't it? Anyway, that's it. Tomorrow, 6 p.m, Bolognese live. Trust me, live even. This will change the way you look at the world from here on in. I'm going to make your life so much simpler once we make this Bolognese. Trust me with the fruit. Get the kids doing that. It's all about convenience. Anyone else saying hello there? We say hello to? So, minced steak, yeah. There's a lot of guys who will turn around and say put in like a shin of beef or, you know, a kind of a ragu piece. That's more, or stewing beef, that's more of a ragu. So it's not really a Bolognese. So I just used mince for this one. Making it with turkey mince, lovely, yeah. Absolutely, you can do it with pork mince, do it lamb mince. If you've got little bits and pieces, sometimes I have in the freezer, couple of grams of pork, a couple of grams of turkey, just bang it all in together. This is the greatest dish. You get to use up all kinds of stuff that you never would have thought of. Bits of jars of sauce that you've been sitting in the cupboard up there for the last 2 or 3 years. Hi from Nad. Hello, Nad. Hi, Susan. How much wine in the fruit? And tomorrow you'll need, well, you need at least, like, if you want to make it properly, you need at least maybe say about 200 mils. A big glass full. But if you don't have wine, then don't worry about it. Actually, speaking of which, somebody told me about wine stock cubes yesterday. Never heard of them. I'll give you my advice. Don't use them. I wouldn't use them at all. There's salt and all kinds of stuff in them. I wouldn't be big into that. Wine or no wine. That's like, it's like meat-free meat. I wouldn't be using that. I'd eat carrot. I wouldn't eat meat-free meat. Anyway, so that's the crack, guys. Simple fruit for the kids. How many pieces are you tucking away there? You see, well, that's just proved the point. I didn't even rehearse this. I always use pineapple cutter your way, much easier. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't need to buy silly gadgets. Sharp knife, good pots and pans, good ingredients. That's all you need. So that's it, guys. Done for today, I think. We might as well throw on our own dinner. And we shall see you tomorrow. Anybody wants to get well prepared tomorrow, have your onions peeled. If you're finding it hard to keep up with me, have your onions peeled, have your garlic peeled. You can quarter your mushrooms. You can dice the veg into small dices already so that you're all ready in advance. I do it live so that people can cook along and follow up with it. And it's as simple as that. Heineken, Heineken is good. Yeah, why not? I'd use Guinness, maybe not Heineken. Yeah. I think that Bolognese I actually used white wine because I didn't have a bottle of red wine open. It's the exact same thing. So yeah, absolutely, a bit of beer. That's it, guys. Anyway, I usually put in half a bottle of red wine into mine. Into your Bolognese or into the glass there now. Margot. Savannah. Hi, Paul. Love your show. Thanks a million, Savannah. We love you tuning in. That's it, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. As I said, if you want to have it all ready in advance, dice your veg in advance, peel your onions, peel your garlic, have your tins open, simple little things so that you can keep up because we'll try and go quick along. While our new pot is bubbling away tomorrow, I'm going to show you 3 or 4 brilliant ideas from the cold Bolognese that I've just made there today. Ta-da! What do we have to say, Dills?
It's goodbye from me.
Never speak with your mouth full, as your mother never told you that. And it's goodbye from him. See you all tomorrow.